Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to share one of the best Solana trading tools, and that's Axiom. We're going to go step by step on how to use it like a pro. If you don't have an account, use the link below to save 30% on trading fees. So let's get started. I'm going to show you guys everything, every feature and tool on Axiom, and there's a ton that you could do and leverage so you can find the next 100, even 1000x meme coin, or just trade your favorite coins on Solana. So get started by signing up. What you want to do is go to your portfolio. You're going to go and deposit right here. Extremely easy. So when you sign up, you're going to use an email and or your Phantom to sign up. I used my Phantom and it'll actually create you a new account. So what you're going to do is deposit to that account, and you also want to make sure that you write down your private keys. You can also export them right here, and you want to make sure you have them handy just in case you lose access to your computer, to your account, to your Phantom or email, so you have access to the actual wallet. And of course, you can create multiple wallets, and you could buy with many wallets, and you can create wallets extremely easy. So like I mentioned, super easy to do. You're going to click deposit, copy the address, scan the QR code, and then send the Solana. What I like about Axiom is they also allow you to stable. So you can send stable coins, or you can just send Solana and then stable out. It's extremely easy to do. A lot of other trading terminals don't allow you to send stables or even hold stables, because I want to turn it into stables if I think Solana is going down, or if I take a massive trade. I want to make sure I have that stable coin option at the very least. So now we're at the front page. We're on DEX Screener. So here are the coins that are coming from DEX Screener. You can look at them in 5 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hour, 24 hours. Here's the pair info. You have market cap, liquidity, volume, the amount of transactions, and the audit log. So this is important to take a look at. You can see the holder count. You can see 100% of the liquidity was paid. And since it's DEX Screener, this is if the DEX Screener socials were paid for. And you can do an instant buy, and you can set that up to however much you want. So quick buys at 0.1. We could do 1 Sol. If you're a whale, you could do 10 or even 100 Solana. So you can actually have different settings, different presets, and we're going to go over all of that. And the cool thing about this is you can actually filter, the different types of categories, keywords, percentages that you're looking for. So maybe a certain keyword, if there's a trend or a certain coin you're looking for and you want that in the name. If top 10% holders, you can go minimum or maximum. Let's say liquidity, you want minimum 50,000 liquidity, minimum 100,000 volume, market cap, transactions. We'll leave it like that. So after we apply our filters, then these are the coins that'll come up. So if you have a specific strategy, you can input those filters, and you can see that the filter has actually worked with the trending section as well. So we're going to reset these filters, then you can see what coins are trending, and then you could take a look at them. We're going to dive into the chart. I'm going to show you guys everything, and then these are pump lives, like people that are actually live on pump.fun, and you can check them out. You could purchase them, and you could do quick buys as well, but I would highly recommend doing your research. Take a look at the market cap, liquidity, volume, all that great stuff, the chart if you want to. And let's go back here before we jump into the chart. At the top here, you'll have your favorite coins. So I have 2 favorites right here. You can easily add them and remove them. And then here are your active positions. So before we jump into the chart, let's take a look at the bottom down here. And of course, you can check all their socials, the logo of the token, all that great stuff. And then here you have your presets. So everything from your settings, your slippage, your priority fee, your bribe fee. I put down the slippage because you do not want to get front ran. And I think the standard is about 20 to 30%. So you want to lower that down. If it's an extremely low market cap, You will have to use a higher slippage. You might want to put a higher priority in bribe if you want to get into transactions fast. Same on the sell side. So you saw right here. On the sell side, it's a 40% slippage. That's extremely high, especially if you're not aping like 5, 10, 15, even 50, 100K market cap coins. And you're looking at coins that are established, let's say like Launchcoin at 123 million, you're just going to lose up to 40% in terms of slippage. You're going to get front ran. So make sure you change the buy and the sell. I actually lost, thousands of dollars on a different terminal because I didn't realize the slippage was up so high. So make sure to come to presets. You can have different presets, so you can switch out extremely fast. You can change your wallets. You can add all wallets. So when you click buy 0.1 Sol, you'd be buying across all wallets, but we're just going to use our main one. Here you have wallet trackers and Twitter trackers, which we're actually going to take a look at when we get there. Right here you have P&L Trackers, big whale myself, up 0.35 ETH on this account. And then you can check out the market lighthouse right here. You have your watch list tracker, notification tracker. You can customize your theme. You can import and export a theme. So everything's extremely customizable here, and I'm a big fan. Here you have the pulse. So it's extremely easy way to look at new coins coming. These are fresh coins. You can see this just launched 3, 4, 5 seconds ago. Same with this at 5K market cap, 4K market cap. So these are coins that are just launching right now. And then here are coins that are at their final stretch. They're about to get migrated, and you can, ape into whatever you like. I highly suggest doing your research so you can see if the top 10 holders are holding majority of the supply, the dev holding, snipers holding, insiders holding, a bundle holding, and if the DEX is paid on DEX Screener. So you can also switch your display onto however you want. So as I mentioned, like extremely customizable. Here are blacklist devs, handled keywords. So you can, blacklist devs, put keywords that you kind of want to avoid or look for. So everything's extremely customizable. And then here are the migrated coins. So after they've fully migrated and, are hitting Radium or whatever DEX they're migrating to, then you can come and take a look at all the different categories. So here's like quite degen. I know I've seen a lot of different strategies, a lot of people catching coins extremely early. And, your strategy could be waiting till they're migrated or waiting till they're at their final stretch, or just trying to catch that new trend, that new coin as soon as it comes out, being one of the first holders. So if we go to, one of our favorite coins that we have right here, Icon, I'm not promoting it at all. You can see the visual, markers I bought here. You can click as well and see my P&L, and you can click that on any wallet actually, and then you can see my sell right here, and then you'll see the lines as well. So we'll go over everything. Here's the ticker, here's the socials, here's everything you want to find about Icon. You can, the community, the market cap, price, liquidity, supply, the global fees paid, the tax, the platform it launched on, so pump.fun, and then you can share your P&L, which is quite cool. Like I said, big baller right here, and we've seen some of these P&Ls with, thousands of Sol, millions of dollars, and that could be you or I. So you have your chart setting here, all standard. You could share the pair link. You can hide tokens and pulse, but pretty much very similar to any other, trading terminal platform that you use, DEX tools, DEX Screener. You have all your indicators, you have your time frames here, all the trading tools that you're going to need, from your lines, paintbrushes, Fibonacci, whatever you need, you got it. So we'll go over all of this. You can also share and copy just like you can on TradingView if you want to share your chart and say like this is the next largest meme coin. So down here you have all the recent trades. you have positions. So that's my positions. I don't have any right now. You also have your orders. So you can see my orders. I bought here and I sold here, nothing crazy. You can see all the amount of holders, so 6,000 plus. They also have their own bubble maps, which is quite cool. They have so much integrated, and not just for trading. They have perpetuals, which is trading, but they also have a yield, so you can stake your Solana. And Axiom has extremely impressed me. So if we take a look at the top traders, you can see right here their P&L on this. So if we click it, you can see their P&L. You can actually add them to your wallets to track. You can check out all their trades. You could start copy trading them, and you can see how well they're doing. So maybe checking out the top performing coins and then finding the top performing traders. So what we're going to do is add this guy, Icon Top Trader, and he's now on our wallet tracking list, which is quite cool. Super easy to do. You can see where he bought, and then you can see all of his sells. Here are the dev tokens as well. So it really tracks everything. And if we come, let me just remove this top trader. So we don't get the red bars. Actually, it's still right here, but we'll just ignore that. So I'll show you guys an extremely way to start taking trades. So what you want to do is, if you're not familiar with trading, a market order is just buying at the next available price. So usually you'd be paying market price. The fees are higher when you market buy instead of using a limit order. And in a limit order, as you can see, you can drag and drop this, which I'm a big fan of. So you can drag and drop the limit order to wherever you want. Let's say you thought this price was going back to $1.5 million. So when it reaches 1.5 million market cap, we will automatically have our order purchased. And then the cool thing about this is we can also add a stop loss and a take profit right off the bat. It seems that you can't add the stop loss right off the bat on the limit order, which I thought you could, but it looks like you can on the market. So when you're market buying, you can put a stop loss right here. So let's say minus 20%, and then a take profit, a TP, plus 100%. So it'll automatically close out your position if it goes under 20%, or if it goes over 100%. So you can have it automatically, close out or take profits, which is the way to do it, unless you're holding, for high market caps and you're just going to ride the wave. So same with limit orders. And then you have the advanced, so buy on dev sell amount, which I'm not too experienced on, to be honest, and I think there could be a lot of manipulation. Same thing on the sell side, limit, market, and advanced. You have all your information right here, all the token info, your contract address, so you can copy and paste it, and you can search it on other platforms, or if you just want to have it handy. So that's pretty much it. You can toggle through your favorite tokens as well. You can, pretty much trade, buy, sell any coin on Solana, and it's extremely easy to do. So let's go to our trackers. We removed the wallet tracker right here. So you have your Twitter alerts. So all the Twitter accounts that you've inputted, and right here, just the bonk guy, a few other guys like Pow as well. So you can see all their tweets. You can easily customize this. You can watch the wallets that you're following, the Twitter accounts, and you can customize everything. It's what I love about Axiom. You have perpetuals here too. You will have to add funds. It is using USDC on Hyperliquid. So if we go 0.1, that's about $15. And we're going to convert that. And then we could start taking some positions and start taking perps. Awesome. So successfully registered with Hyperliquid. We got our USDC right here. And then you can check out all the pairs right here. Very similar to any other perps market that you'd be using to trade on. So let's take a look at Hypecoin or even BTC, for example. You can use up to 40x leverage. What we're going to do is max that 40x leverage, and then I'll just show you guys extremely easy and quick on how to take a position here. So it's at 104.677. Maybe this is support. We're going to bounce up to 106. So let's do the max We could buy $14 worth. Our liquidation price is 103,316. So what we're going to do as a TP is 106,000. And then our stop loss is just over the TP. So not the best trade, but it's for an example. So you can see the position. It's extremely visual. So you can see here's our cost basis, here's our stop loss, and here's our take profit. You guys pray for me. I'm going to just let this ride out. So, integrated with Hyperliquid, the yields are integrated with MarginFi. So you'll have to create an account on MarginFi all through Axiom. It's extremely easy to do. And then you can start staking your USDC, your Solana. They were supposed to do an airdrop almost a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago. And that's kind of salty about MarginFi because I was using it a ton and they haven't delivered on that, on the airdrop. So seeing Axiom integrated is quite cool. You can actually, as I mentioned, you want to stake your funds. You can remove them anytime. You can earn a yield. Let's say you hit a big trade, you stable out from Solana to stablecoins, and now you're earning yield on it. So it doesn't get better than that. I'm not sure what the actual, 5.8%, not bad. And then as it mentions right here, Solana yields coming soon. Native Sol staking through Drado is coming soon. So, they're on top of it, honestly. We don't have much balance to stake, 0.025. Just wanted to show you guys as an example. So here's portfolio. You can see the amount of Solana that I have. You can keep adding wallets. You can have as many wallets as you can. I'm not sure if there's a maximum. And then you can use them all simultaneously. Or you can use one at a time or whatever it may be. So I have my main wallet right here. And then rewards. So Axiom, they have a point system like a lot of the trading terminals. And you can earn rewards just by trading, inviting friends, doing quests, Radium rewards, I'm going to claim them. Okay, no active offers. And all that great stuff. And then, as I mentioned, if you don't have an account, use our link below and you can earn 30% off on trading fees. So I just wanted to do a quick video on Axiom so you guys can be exposed to one of the best Solana trading terminals and step your game up. This will put you above your competition, in my opinion. You have an amazing tool, tons of features and tools that you guys can use to your advantage. You have your account security here, feature updates, account security, very standard. You could recover your key, language, wallets, rewards, log out, and all that great stuff. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.